Hey everybody, how would a little breath work feel today? I bet you pretty good. So what we're gonna do is 4 different exercises to get our chest cavity, our lungs, our intercostal muscles, our diaphragm, our lower abdomen, our back, our vertebrae, and everything in between. We're gonna get them moving and flowing so our day or our night is super effective as we increase volume, pressure, and expansion. Okay, the very first exercise we're going to do is baby breath. So just calling in the belly, the navel to rise away from the body, letting that be the primary mover. Just focus, just pay attention on the belly button expanding and the belly button coming back towards the spine. We're going to do this breath through the nose, relaxed. There is no movement in the upper chest. There is no sound in the inhale or the exhale. It is quiet. It is quiet. The phrase I want you to remember, it is low and it is slow. So we're going to bring in a very slow breath in, just taking our awareness to the navel. I just did a full cycle of breath and you barely could tell. The feeling I want from you is that as if you were laying on your back, that a dog would come up and sniff, saying, "Are you okay?" Or someone putting a mirror under your nose to see if there's any exhale, any fog on that little mirror. So quiet. And when you get the rhythm of this breath, what I want you to do is slow it down. And when you slow it down, really focusing on the navel, inviting the air into the body, it becomes more expansive. It becomes larger and richer, but it is incredibly effective breath. This low, slow breath, 80% of it goes through the wall and gets exchanged, the pressure exchange. It becomes incredibly useful air, even though it's less breathing and it's gentle breathing. So let's do this one for a while. Paying attention to the navel. Letting the exhale just fall away. And when you're just paying attention to the navel, it is amazing how much more space you can allow in, how much more expansion and room. It's easeful, it's quiet, it's deeply focusing. When you take your mind's eye down to this wonderful place in our body that has so many nerve endings, it is the part of our body that was connected to our birth parent. It's what absolutely gave us life in the first place. It is rich. It is full of story. It is full of electricity. It is full of connection. Just watch it move and watch it come back home. As my hands do this. See if you can go slower. Continue in this pattern. Right behind the belly button, letting the belly button do the work. Not every rep is going to be fabulous, meaning every breath in and breath out. There's no room for judging or blame or shame. We're just practicing breathing, resetting the breath, working with the diaphragm. Letting the back be involved just by being invited. It's a response and a reaction. Keep breathing slow, bringing our mind down to the navel. At At any point, you may open your mouth just to feel the difference. And it's a faster action, so we return back to the nose. We'll stay here for one more moment. Just noticing how good this felt in our body, how good this felt to be focused on something that had so much meaning and so much power. It is truly the middle of the body. It is equally invested in the lower body. So when we breathe at the belly button, at the navel, we're really breathing deeply through the diaphragm. The diaphragm muscles reach all the way down into our lower body. They're connected. Everything touches. The back of the diaphragm touches the psoas, which goes right through the hips into the legs. So now we're going to switch. Now that our breath, our diaphragm is moving in the most gentle and easeful ways, what we're going to do now is we are going to do 4-part breath. We're going to breathe in 4, and we're going to exhale 4. It's going to be different because we're going to do another kind of 4-part breath in a minute. So what we're going to do is really expand our rib cage. Right at the belly, we're going to breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring in 2, 3, 4. So watch my hands as if this was your belly. Out, 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 in, in. Now this can be 4 little sips of air, 4 little sniffs of air, and then 4 little gentle just as we pull the muscles. So this is very muscle focused. This is an expansive apparatus exercise. It has less to do with the lungs at first, more to do with the muscles. So when we really get everything working together, which we just did a diaphragm exercise, our body's really going to open up. So again, we're going to breathe in. Any version of that is really good. We're going to do this through our nose. I showed you through our mouth, but we're going to actually do it through our nose. Full expansion, thinking of our belly opening up all of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. So out is inhaling because the tummy's going out. Any way you circle this, it's fine, doesn't matter. So let's breathe in for 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's get that belly really wide. Over exaggerated, get tension, pull it in. Blow it all the way out. Big, 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 big. Pretend to eat too much. Now suck it in. Pretend to eat too much. And suck it in. 2 more. And now relax. Good job. Really focusing on that lower abdomen, figuring out the muscles, working out the muscles. And now what we're going to do here is we're going to do the opposite. It's kind of the same, but through a milkshake straw. And it's going to be overly dramatic, bringing in the biggest amount of air. So we're not really building this extension. We're just trying to pay attention to how much we're going to fill in the lungs, like and a really, really, really hefty out, 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 in, out, 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 out. So almost the same exercise, but we're looking at length this time. The other one, we were looking for expansion out. This one, we're looking for length. So we're gonna follow me. Let's go in 4 for in with our mouth. This is definitely with our mouth. Close your eyes. Attention up to the third eye. Let this be a heat builder in our body. Bring in through the mouth And exhale through the mouth. Bring it through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Bring it through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Bring it through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good, and just relax here for a second. And let everything move. Feel the quality of the thoughts, the quality of the body, quality of the breath. Excellent job. Excellent job. Now this last breath exercise. I'm so happy I can't even speak. It's going to be an inhale at the belly, an inhale at the chest, and an exhale gently through the middle of the body. So it's going from our throat down to our perineum, basically our undercarriage, where things leave our body. So we're going to take a breath in at the navel, at the diaphragm. We're going to take a breath in at the heart, and we're going to gently exhale it through the body. This is all done with an open mouth. We're doing expansion, so we're going to go from open mouth to a closed mouth. So just follow along. Let's start with an open mouth. Belly, heart, and exhale through the body. Quiet. Just let it fall out through the bottom of the body. Inhale, heart, exhale. Very gentle through the body. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale at the belly, inhale through the heart, exhale from the throat down through the perineum. Just let it fall out. Inhale at the belly, inhale at the heart, exhale through the body. 2 more. Inhale through the belly, inhale through the heart, and exhale. 1 more. Inhale belly, heart, and let it exhale through the body. This time we're going to go to the nose, and we're going to try to get the breath a little bit deeper. So take in a longer breath through the nose. And pause at the bottom. Let's inhale through the belly. You can really feel your back now, right? Great. Now we're going to take a long inhale, going from the feet all the way up past our head with the nasal breath. We're going to hold and pause, suspend our efforts at the top, and then we're going to exhale all of the remaining air that hasn't dissipated out through the bottom of the body and suspend at the bottom too. So we're going to breathe in, pulling in energy through our body. Suspend. Suspend. You can take this at your pace. Breathe in. See if it can last longer. Inviting the whole body to participate. As the breath comes in, the entire body expands and it holds or suspends effort at the top. And as we exhale the air gently, everything like toothpaste just kind of works its way out of the body, and we suspend at the bottom. And our next rotation in, our next round, allowing air to enter our body, and the whole body expands, and we pause at the top, and then we let all of the air just kind of evaporate out of our body, just leave our body, and pause on empty. And we invite air from our feet letting everything go neutral and relax as the whole body fills up. We're at full expansion. We hang out here for a bit, letting it do its magic. And then we let the air fall and leave our body in any exit that it wants. And at empty, we pause, suspending our efforts. And one last time, bringing beautiful, beautiful energy up from the floor. Imagining it filling up our body till we are about to overflow, and we pause and hold that. No work, no effort, until we must let it out. And when we're empty, it's almost as if there's a squeeze, a hunger for more air. And then we just pause, feeling ourselves where we are now. Just hang out for a moment, letting the breath be free, letting the body be soft, and just do what it wants to do. Sometimes, for some of us, this is the hardest thing. Just letting everything relax and go limp. No pressure, no job right now. Not being asked to do anything, but just be with itself. And bringing our attention back behind the navel, through a nasal inhale, gentle, gentle, low and slow. Let the belly button invite air in to the chest wall, into the lungs, and letting the diaphragm descend into the lower abdomen. And the exhale just turns around and leaves through osmosis through our pores. And making it as slow as possible, coming back home from the beginning of this breath work. It's so freeing when you don't have to breathe in air, but the air just enters. The diaphragm does the work for you. And when you let go of the body, it blows up. It's just being cleaned and freed, and everything moves in tandem and knows its job. And come back to center. Let's rub our hands together. Let's get those nerve endings in the hands. They're already pretty excited, right? And they feel good. Let's bring it to heart center. And let's just say namaste to each other. And let this breath work, and let this space that we've just created carry you through your day or bring you to your night. Let me know how you are. If you do this every day and you start paying attention to what your body does, at any time you can do any one of these breaths to calm our nerves, or to prepare for a meeting, or to prepare for any kind of communication. It will go good. Namaste. Satnam. Amen.